Hello, welcome to part 2 tutorial of the import-export function for the LandlordApp version 1.9. I'm going to be going over the sync function in this tutorial. The first tutorial covered the file function. I should be showing you how to use it and the reason for using it. Starting off, the function of the import-export is there so that users can make sure that their data is backed up and saved in a location other than just their phone. So either in the file function or in the cloud, which is the sync function, you always have your data saved so that anybody or anything that happens to your phone or what have you, you can retrieve your data and not be out all that information you've collected over the year. So with the sync function, you can export your data to a server, which basically is an operation like the cloud. By hitting export, I will be exporting all the data that is in the Landlord app currently into that sync code that you see at the bottom. Now, when you first do this, you will not have a sync code since it's the first round of starting it up. But I've done this before, so this sync code is my specific address for dumping my data into the server, the secure server. So what I usually do after I have this number generated, which you can see it's several letters and numbers. I would say it's about 20 to 25 characters. I copy it and I will paste that in an email and then send that to myself so that I have an email with the address to pull up all my data anytime I want to. Now you can also do this, pull up that email on your tablet, load in that code into the Landlord app that's on your tablet, and you will be able to retrieve all the latest and greatest information. So this works good if you have multiple people on your team as well. If you've been the primary person keeping the data stored and updated, you can share that with the person back at the office by copying and then pasting that code in an email and sending it to them or instant message, however best you feel it is to share. But that address is specific to you as a user. Once it's generated, you should keep that code. That will be the access code to your data that's stored on the secure server. So it is very important to keep that code. I also keep it in a app, the sticky apps, that also helps so that I'm not digging in my email sometimes too. So before I do an import, I'm going to just show you that there is a property loaded, and I'm going to delete it now. Just to show how the sync function pulls in the data. So going back to the import export and selecting sync, I can hit import. The code's already there, so I don't have to paste the code. But one thing to note right now is once you hit import and you hit OK to this, you will be erasing all the data that's currently in the Landlord app and replacing it with the data that's being pulled in from the cloud. So make sure that whatever you're importing is the latest and greatest information, because it will overwrite anything that's in the database that's stored on your phone. So it's very important. I'm going to hit OK. Now it takes a few seconds to load as it does its checks to verify that the data is pulled in correctly. Alright, and now I'm going to go back and just verify that the property is there, which it is. And the comments are also there. So looks like the data all was pulled in correctly. If you have any questions or if I did not cover anything in this tutorial, feel free to email us at support, SUPPORT, at thelandlordapp.com. Thank you for watching.